Hello again, this is PC Delta Link, back with more of our Enigmatica 2 Let's Play Normal Mode, and this is episode 73. Alright, we are back after a bit of a break that I very much needed from recording anything for a while, so thank you guys for that, and yeah, we'll try to hopefully avoid having to do that in the future. But, partially in service to that, we're going to be starting something different today, and kind of why I'm outside. I've decided for the moment I'm going to hold off on continuing the expansion of that smithing area that we started and we're working on back in episode 72. And the reason I decided to do that was because I don't know entirely what I want to do on the machine room for that place yet, and that's partially what burned me out, is because I was stuck and couldn't come up with anything. I haven't really worked on Minecraft at all in the hiatus period that I took. So, yeah, I still don't really have much on that, and I don't have any designs I came up with, so we're going to move into the next magic mod that I've been planning to do after the smithing room, but we're just going to bump it up and start it now instead. So what are we going to do? We are going to start Astral Sorcery, which is a mod based around stars and harnessing the power from stars, and it's one of the slightly newer magic mods. It hasn't been around as long as some of the other ones, like Thaumcraft, which Thaumcraft has been around forever. But, yeah, so we're going to start off with that, and the first thing we did is, you can get the book for it, the Astral Tome here, just from checking this box, and this is your guide to Astral Sorcery. It's similar to the Thaumonomicon. So you'll have, let me zoom out a bit here, so you'll have these different trees eventually. You can see this like galaxy type map going on here, and you can zoom in with either, I think, your forward key, your forward key or your back key, or just the mouse wheel works. So your first basic tree is really not that fancy, just shows a couple things. We have our luminous crafting table. It talks about marble and sooty marble. Marble is a huge thing in Astral Sorcery, so we will end up using a lot of that. There's a couple ores we're going to go find. Constellation paper, ancient shrines. We got some stuff to do. So, alright, the first thing we're going to need is probably for it to be daylight. It's just going to be easier to fly around. So the first thing we're going to be looking for is some aquamarine shale. That's one of the basic ores in Astral Sorcery. And you find it near water, usually. It spawns in sand. So we're going to take a look around and see if I can find some real quick. It shouldn't be that hard for me to come across it. How rare. I wouldn't say this stuff is super common, but I wouldn't call it that rare either. Oh, there's one. I see it. It's a little underwater there. So yeah, here's some aquamarine shale right here. So we're going to take our little excavator. And so you can just harvest that with the shovel, and it gets you a piece of aquamarine. You can use Silk Touch on these if you want, and if you smith them, just like throw them in a furnace, you'll actually get way more. You'll get 3, I believe. So, like, let me check that real quick. Yeah, if you manage to get it with Silk Touch, pick up the block, you can get 3 instead of the 1 that I was getting. Granted, I don't have Fortune on my excavator either, so maybe if you do, that's much better. So yeah, just look around in different sandy areas near water lines and you'll find that. We don't really need to ever mine any of that because we have just a little bit that our drills have picked up. We have over 6,000 right here. So yeah, our drills mined all that up, and we're just going to throw this in here, and this will get us more than enough to last for quite a long time. So okay, so that's aquamarine shale. Next thing you're going to need to find, and you've probably found these even if you haven't been looking for them. You probably found these ages ago without even trying it. I'm probably just going to fly around and see if I can randomly find one. Because, oh, dungeon right here. Because it really is not that hard to come across these most of the time. Yeah, here's one right here. Actually, this is a big one. So there are different shrines around the world that spawn, and these are Astral Sorcery shrines. Yes, good. What a compelling argument. Sorry, this is what you're looking for. Either this or a smaller variety of this. I'll see if I can find some later on that are smaller variety. And what we're going to do is we're going to mine into this. There we go. These have an underground part to them, with a floating crystal. There'll also be a chest in here, with some constellation paper, usually a couple other things. Let's see here. And the constellation papers will have constellations on them already, like Vistio, I'm not sure which it is, and Decidia. So you will need these eventually. But for right now, this is where we need to be. So let me look at our book here. Let me go back. Next we need this, the crafting table for Astral Sorcery, which is the luminous crafting table. And so we're going to place that pretty close to the crystal. It needs to be within a couple blocks. And you'll see a beam from the crystal move onto the table, showing that it is empowered by that floating crystal with the starlight energy contained within it. So next, we'll see if I'm doing this right. I haven't worked on this mod in a very long time, and I didn't get that far when I did work on it. So we're going to try to create the resonating wand, and this is made with 2 aquamarine shale, ender pearl, and then 2 marble. So alright, let's go ahead and try that. And there we go, we have our resonating wand. So this is your main wand that you will be using throughout Astral Sorcery for a lot of different tasks. So, let me see, can I... No, okay. Okay, let's go back to the book here. Luminous crafting table. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Alright, so we're going to head back to our base here shortly, although I will mark this, because this is actually a pretty large, Ooh, another constellation. Evorcio. Sure, yeah. Go ahead and take the items as well. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll leave this place for now, and we'll mark it on our map so we can come back here if need be. So let me get a new waypoint here. Okay. So let's head back to base. We went decently far away, actually. Apparently far enough for stuff to unload here. Alright, so what do we need for this? We need some marble, sooty marble, and a crafting table. The sooty marble is just a piece of coal surrounded by 8 marble. Now, something I do want to check here. Oh, come on now, don't do that to me. There we go. Let me have a piece of coal. Yeah, something I want to check. No, it does work. Okay. You need to be aware, though, in Astral Sorcery, some recipes will differentiate between Astral Sorcery marble and just other marble, like the marble from the Chisel mod. So they are not always compatible back and forth like they are in this particular case. So that's something to keep in mind. If you do need to change them back and forth, you can... Here we go. What you can do is you can take a chisel, and this is Astral Sorcery marble, but you can make it into the raw marble, and if you need to, you can convert that back into Astral Sorcery marble. So you can convert it back and forth, though. It's not the most straightforward process, but it's possible. Sorry, let me get some more marble here. And we need some oak wood for a crafting table. And I can't remember... Oh wait, it's luminous. I can't remember if... Plus starlight. Okay, so yeah. So see, this shows it does require starlight, so this does have to be made with starlight around, so we are going to head back to the large Astral Sorcery altar and see if we can... There we go. Okay. So now let's try this again. And here we go. So our little bit of starlight from the crystal that's being generated. Alright, basic crafting table. So yeah, our little bit of starlight from there is enough to provide us with the amount of starlight needed for the luminous crafting table. And you see here it said your vision expands and you learn more about exploration. So this opens another section in the book. You see here we have exploration, and over here is our discovery tree from earlier. You can click and drag the mouse to move around this if you need to. And wherever you zoom in is where you'll end up looking and being able to focus on. So yeah, you can see our amount of stuff we can make already expanded quite a bit. But we're not quite done on the first tree yet, so we're going to head back over to discovery here. Let's see here. There's some other ores, rock crystal ore. These things are not very common, but there is a way to find them later, and it's slightly easier that we will get into. I don't remember exactly how to get them, but I think you can... Either your wand or some item from this mod actually can detect them above ground, and then you have to dig below ground to find them. So, we also might have some already. I'm not 100% sure. Looking around, seeing if there's any other starlight altars nearby so that we can steal some more of the constellation paper. There may not be. Oh, that leads back toward my base. That's where we spawned at very long time ago. We're right over in that direction. Got a torch right there. Nice bit of lag there, too. Now, I'm not seeing any other ones close by, so alright, we'll just head back to base for now. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we need to have this altar outside. And in the, let's see. Do I have any inventory space in here? Not really. Oh, I had items in there to make the wand. And I already made it. That's fine. Alright, so we just need this outside for now. We're going to put it right here is just fine. And if you see this little meter in here, this is the starlight that is available for crafting. So it's got a little bit just because there is some residual energy from last night that is around that it's able to utilize. Alright, let's go and look at our Astral Tome again. And let's head to the Exploration tab. Okay. Looking glass. Yeah, Lightwell. Might start with Lightwell. That one's pretty important. Oh, but it requires rock crystals. Okay, let me see if I have any rock crystals. Because I don't know if the drillers get those or not. If not, we'll have to find those on our own. Is it actually a named... Yeah, there it is right there. And we don't have any. Really? No, none. Okay. Okay, so we gotta find some rock crystal ore. So let me look at this again, see if it had any more specific on how to find it. Blah, 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 mechanical, Okay, the only thing I can think of is our wand itself. Again, it's been a while since I played this mod, I apologize. But let's run around with our wand out close to the ground and... Oh, yes, perfect! So you see these, really they look like columns of steam rising. This denotes rock crystal ore. So, alright, what we're gonna do... Oh, there's some here, too. So, yeah, it resonates above where the rock crystal ore is underground. Guess I don't have any in the base, do I? No, that'd be too easy. What we need to pick up as well... And I'll have to find it real quick. Well, I got this, but I don't have the... Let me go find my scanner, and I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Okay, we have our scanner and our block module, so we're going to go find one of these rock crystals. And then we're going to... Oh, perfect, right here. And then we're going to scan it with the block scanner and see if that'll let us find it normally. So, what was that? Oh, a witch who's having a good time here. Alright. It's very rude to try and hit me with potions like that. Go away. Leave me alone. Okay. So let's see, where are those at? Right here. So, alright, let's break one of Minecraft's cardinal rules and dig straight down. Alright, it doesn't work underground. So, I believe the rock crystal ore is straight down from where the wisp is coming up above the ground up there. So, in theory, we should run right into it. Got some marble here. Do I have... Yeah, get our cobalt, our global traveler wand back up. Oh. One of the rekindled ember places right here. Okay, well in the meantime, keep going. And apparently a lot of frogs here too. These ores are pretty deep if I remember right, like really far underground. I want to say they're actually close to the bottom of the world. Speaking of which, how close are we to the bottom of the world? Y level 9, so we're actually really close. Oh, diamond. Oh, I just saw it. Here we go. Rock crystal ore, right here. Let me... Kind of hard to see around here. Ooh, more diamond. So yeah, there. That's a little easier to see it now that we're not, like, crammed in its face, so to speak. So, alright, let me see if I can scan this. I can. Okay. So let's put the block module in here. Okay, yeah, so you can see it's not very common. So we've got a couple scanned right here that are showing up. And for some reason the sound effect really didn't play much for that. But, yeah, so let me go ahead and grab our pickaxe here. And we'll mine it up. Oh, and you see it drops... We got, it looks like 4 different rock crystals out of that. Let me just get rid of the I don't need that, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, alright, yeah. All that just to get one... Oh, we didn't dig all the way down. Okay. All that just to get one rock crystal ore found with 4 rock crystals in it. Now, if you look at these have different sizes, purity, and cutting to them. So, at the moment, we're not as concerned about what those numbers mean. Later on, we will be. So, for right now, let me run back in here, and I need some free inventory spaces, so let me throw some of this stuff back into the AE system. Do I have the Far Reach module handy, perchance? No, don't seem to. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Don't have it in the backpack? Nope, okay. Okay, so now that we have some rock crystals, we can make a light well from the exploration tree. Oh, come on now. This is the one I want you to focus on. Seriously? There we go. Okay. So this requires some slightly different marble. This requires some ruined marble and some chiseled marble. Now, these can be made in, like, crafting like normal stuff. Like, see, it shows the different recipes here with different marbles, and, like, here's chiseled marble and how to get it. And see, this is just for, like, this. So you can use the different recipes to get your different marble blocks, but I believe the chisel will also work on creating most of the ore you'll ever need from this. So, like, if we go back and grab some marble here, I don't think it matters if it's raw or Astral Sorcery for this. What did I say we need? 3 ruined and 2 chiseled. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, see, here's ruined marble right here. So yeah, we can just do it that way. And 2 chiseled. Here it is. Oh, and it's daytime, so may not be able to craft it right now. So let's see what else we need in the meantime. Just 2 aquamarine shale, that's it? Okay. Okay. It might have enough residual energy. We'll check. We'll check. You never know. So let's see. I believe the configuration was... Yeah, that's the one. So let me see which crystal we're using for this. Okay, we are going to use this one because I think purity is fairly important and size is a little bit easier to deal with, and the other ones have fairly high purity. Well, higher anyway. So, alright, it does show the recipe here, so we might actually have enough energy to do this. So yeah, just in this configuration, we'll give you your light well. So then you right-click the table with your resonating wand to proceed with the crafting. And there's clearly enough energy because that's what plays when there is. Isn't that cool? It plays a little chime thing, little light from above. So alright, we have a light well. So what do we do with this? Light wells are used to collect liquid starlight. So they actually collect liquid starlight at night in a liquid form, which you can collect in a bucket. I believe they require an aquamarine shale in order to function. So actually, what I need to do with this... Come on, give me the thing. Okay. I have any fluid conduits laying around, perchance? Or pipes? Mechanical pipe will work. Really, I don't need much here. Okay, and do I have a tank hand... What the heck? Do I have a tank handy? I do not, but we can make one real quick. So let's just get some redstone and some iron. There we go. Basic fluid tank. Okay. Oh, and we'll need aquamarine shale. We'll grab a few of these because these can break while you're doing this. Not the light wells, but the aquamarine shale. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to build this up off the ground slightly. Sorry, we can just plunk that right there. Dig that out. Okay. And then put our basic fluid tank right here. And I got rid of my, I forget the name of it, the mechanism tool. Configurator, there we go. So let's set this to pull. Not that it's going to be pulling anything yet. And then all you do is you take your aquamarine shale and right-click it into it. And you see now it's kind of hovering here. You can also see if you, on the Wayla at the top of the screen, it shows liquid starlight out of 2,000 millibuckets. So this will hold 2 buckets worth of liquid starlight on its own. And of course, it's liquid, so... Oh, it actually is working right now. I thought for some reason it would only do this at night, but yeah, you could clearly see some liquid starlight slowly trickling its way in here. So that's cool. So it's probably just much faster at night. So yeah, so you can transport this and hold it just like any other liquid, and there it goes. This stuff's, it's very pretty. It's very shimmery looking, and yeah, liquid starlight's beautiful to look at. But yeah, so this will slowly create liquid starlight, and it will destroy this aquamarine shale at some point. It won't do it right away, but eventually this gem will break. And it seems to be random when that happens, too. Also, now we're not generating any. Maybe it has to be either later in the day or closer to the morning. We are about noon right now. So, oh, now it's generating some more again. So something else we can do to help out with this is Astral Sorcery. A lot of the crafting from this happens at night, and you're going to need access to nightfall for some of this. So, you know, it's easy to change night into day. Just jump in your bed and sleep. That's easy. It's a little bit harder to change day into night at your command. But there is a way we can do it in this mod, and it's actually from the Draconic Evolution mod. So, I'm going to put these in here for now. So there's an item in the Draconic Evolution mod. If we go find it here. Here we go. The Celestial Manipulator. This will allow us to change the weather. We can start and stop rain or... Whoa, nice little lag there. Start and stop rain or thunderstorms. And you can change the time. So this is our big thing here. Now this thing's slightly expensive. It requires a Wyvern core. And I'll go ahead and show this recipe because it has been a long time since we've done much in Draconic Evolution. But it's 4 of your Draconic cores with some Draconium and a Nether Star. And the Draconic cores, of course, are gold, diamond, and Draconium ingots. So yeah, that's a little higher tier crafting material. We have just redstone, Draconium, iron, clock, which is just 4 gold and redstone. Then a dragon egg. Dragon eggs are kind of rare. Obviously, you get them from killing the Ender Dragon. And then you can't just mine it because the egg actually teleports around. I don't remember if I covered this or not, so we're going over it again. So the way you get the way you collect the egg from the end when you're down there is you actually have to collect it like you are sand. So what you have to do is you have to dig under it and place a torch before, so it falls and hits the torch and drops as an item. So like if we do that, see how the torch just broke the other sand? So yeah, you just do that with the egg and it will drop as an item you can actually pick up. So alright, let's grab the Celestial Manipulator here. And we'll just throw this back in here. I believe this does require power to run. So we're going to hope that this will work. And I believe I have a power hookup right here. Yes. I kind of buried that under the floor earlier. And that clearly does connect to it. Okay. So let's see. I've never used this thing before, so this is kind of interesting. So time. Yeah, let's skip to... No, skip to sunset. Okay, well, it's already running for moonrise, so... Where's the... Oh, holy cow. So yeah, something else is you can see at nightfall, the starlight energy we have available drastically increases in our table here like this. So... Oh, and our aquamarine shale broke, so let's go ahead and we'll throw another one in here. And I believe at night this will go slightly faster. It certainly looks like it is going a little bit faster. So yeah, as your time gets closer to midnight, this should fill up with more and more starlight energy until this bar is pretty close to full. So alright, we're pretty much at our time limit for this episode. But we will keep going more in Astral Sorcery next episode. I do like this mod a lot. I love the concept of it, using stars for energy like this, and just being able to do all this stuff with starlight's kind of fun. There are some really graphically pleasing parts of this mod that I really enjoy. So, yeah, we'll get more into that next episode. We are kind of out of time for now. and we'll get into more of our moving further into this exploration tree and whatnot, moving more into rock crystals and crystal growth and infused wood and whatnot. So yeah, so it's good to be back from the hiatus. I did enjoy the break though, and I rediscovered some older games that I really want to play again, and I'll probably start playing them more in the future. But yeah, I'll talk more about that at the beginning of next episode. So yeah, for now, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I'm very happy to be very happy to be back with you guys, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.